Mr. Chew, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network? Well, it needs Wi-Fi to connect. Then how do you explain this? And what about these get ready with me videos? Get ready with me for what? Mass genocide? Mr. Chew, who is this? A Chinese spy? I'm sorry, I don't. Mr. Chew, if mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, why is TikTok? Why is TikTok what? Mr. Chew, is TikTok a fruit or a vegetable? It's a simple yes or no answer. Say your app does not invoke violence, but can you explain this?
Star Wars Day, everyone.
Mr. Chew, this TikTok says bombastic side-eye ASF. This in reference to a nuclear bomb. Mr. Chew, when I close my eyes, why can't I see? Mr. Chew, can you explain my male pattern baldness? Why did my wife leave me, Mr. Chew? Is TikTok sleeping with my wife?
Don't answer that.
As a conservative from the great state of Texas, I am deeply concerned because every time I use the TikTok application, I am served nothing but dancing, homosexuals, fluffers, and drag queens. And I'd like you to explain right now how algorithms work.
Now what you done with Day and Roach?
Day is my pe-
Shut up! Now who sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Say another mother word and this is over. And I ain't playing. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
I ain't got no weed.
Shut the shut. Did I say? Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else.
Mr. TikTok, is it true that TikTok uses the camera to record videos? Yes. That's creepy. Is it also true that TikTok uses the microphone to record videos? Yes. Jesus Christ, this is why we need guns. I'm gonna need to protect myself against my own phone. Is it true that TikTok uses the home Wi-Fi network? Yeah, that's how access to the internet works. So TikTok is hacking into my home? No? What does that even mean? Is it true that TikTok uses the cell phone? Yes. Lord have mercy. We're banning this. How do we end this? How do we ban it right now? Sir, can I ask what cell phone you use? It is a 2006 Motorola flip phone. I don't think you're at risk, personally.
Mr. Chew, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
I had enough of that bullshit. America, you're ran by idiots.
I think your platform should be banned.
If I have the TikTok app and it's connected to my Wi-Fi, does TikTok have access to my home Wi-Fi?
Well, that's how Wi-Fi works.
That's a home security risk.
Even Instagram's doing that.
Now, what about the ad tracking with the face filters? Are you copying our face
It's just
data?
to detect where your eyes are for the filter.
I don't believe you. What is this app from China? I need to know where my eyes are.
I'm really frustrated right now. The CEO of TikTok here is at a House hearing talking about the ban of TikTok, trying to prevent the ban of TikTok. And Kat Kamek, I'm not sure to pronounce her last name, I really don't care, posted this tweet. And I saw the segment live she had talking to the CEO of TikTok, and this is infuriating. So here's her tweet. The TikTok CEO couldn't even address a direct death threat to the chairwoman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee and its members, and they expect us to believe they can protect the 150 million American users. Well, here's the thing. If you actually watch the segment, she doesn't allow him to talk. She literally talks over him the entire time when she's speaking and thinks this is a gotcha. No, it's not. This whole situation just goes to show how unprofessional you are, because instead of allowing him to actually answer your questions, you talked over him the entire time. And whenever he tried to give you an answer, you're like, no, this is my time, this is my time. It just goes to show that you didn't want him to answer your questions. You just wanted to keep bringing up stuff and then allow him to try to answer and then talk over him because he's not addressing it. No, you're not letting him talk. This is beyond ridiculous. You think this is a gotcha moment when it isn't. It just goes to show how unprofessional you are. You went in with a certain agenda and bringing up this death threat that was still up on TikTok. And the thing is, not everything gets flagged immediately when things go up on TikTok. We all know there's so much stuff that gets uploaded all the time that it's almost impossible to catch everything. And the thing is, you didn't want him to actually answer your questions. You just wanted to talk over him and act like he wasn't addressing things when you were not allowing him to do so. Yet other people at that House hearing was allowing him to actually answer questions, to actually have a conversation. You went in with your agenda and you're a fool. You were unprofessional. It is ridiculous.
Look at the front page of the Wall Street Journal this morning. Lawmakers slam? Is that what they did? I need to go for a walk. Feeling better already. Dakota, say hi. Say hi. Oh, okay. Hi. The headline of that article should have been U.S. committee embarrasses themselves in front of the TikTok CEO in a horrible display of xenophobia. Honestly, wasting his time and our time with questions like, "Sir, does your app connect to the Wi-Fi?" Sir, do you know how technology works? Yes. The fucking phone connects to the Wi-Fi. Not the... Oh my God. It's just comical at this point. It's like... Let me tell you some things that we probably could have been debating, talking about, instead of wasting almost 6 hours. How about the fact that we're in another recession, and then nobody can afford homes of our own? Interest rates keep going up. Inflation is through the roof. Nobody seems to give a shit about gun control. I mean, hello? What happened yesterday? Another school shooting in Denver. The same people who say that they want to make sure that the Americans are given the God-given right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are the same people who overturn Roe v. Wade, try to tell women what to do with their own bodies, continuously don't care about mass school shootings, and literally can't get anything done because they argue like a bunch of middle school teenagers. You know what Facebook is doing though? They were selling ad space to the Russians during our election. That's a problem. But yes, let's worry. Let's worry about TikTok and banning TikTok. Also, can we just mention, I love how they're like, we need to protect the children. Facebook has literally allowed live streams of people going and murdering people. Live. Instagram has ruined our youth's mental health. Ruined. Instagram gives people body dysmorphia, makes people feel bad about themselves. At least on TikTok, it tells you when there's a filter on. It says, hey, there's a filter on this. Seriously though, these people are insanely out of touch, and they're representing us. Like this, by the way. Again, just like I said yesterday, TikTok is not doing anything that the other social media platforms and our Amazon Alexas and our Google Homes and everything else is already doing. What they don't like is that I can come on here and openly bitch about how we need young people in politics and how that was the perfect display of why. Anyways, I hope everybody has a fantastic Friday. Keep your heads up. TikTok is the only app that you don't have to have 100 million followers to make a change, for your voice to be heard. This app is for the people. So, what do you have to say, Codes? Same, bro. By the way, this is my official announcement that I'm running for office, and this guy's gonna be my vice president. So, vote for us.
Now, Mr. Tic Tac Chinaman, what is the internet? Yes or no? Well, the internet is actually... You do not interrupt us! I am retracting my time! Yes or no answers, Mr. Chinaman. That will be perfectly fine. What the fuck do you mean yes or no? How the fuck am I supposed to answer this if I can't talk? What the fuck kind of questions is this? American citizens post violent and evil shit on the internet, and TikTok uses the internet. What do you have to say for yourself now? Cuz, what the fuck does TikTok have to do with what people do on the fucking internet? We ban all the bad stuff that we get to on the app. I am retracting my time. You are being very unprofessional, Mr. China Guy. And this is proving our point. How the fuck you got a point if we came here to discuss this? Cause Meta the shit. That's why.
Mr. Chu, yes or no question. Is Tic Tac sleeping with my wife?
No, sir, that is not physically possible.
Well, riddle me this, Mr. Chu. Why is someone named Tic Tac sending text messages to my wife's phone day and night?
Those are notifications from the app. Once again, it is not physically possible for a person and
Mr. Chu, what is a notification? Yes or no question?
Mr. Chu, let me ask you this, and please look at me when I ask you. When I put my phone on airplane mode, does that now mean I control the airplane? How do you attach a PDF to an email that has already been sent? Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, moving on from that question. But why does the filter need to know where my eyes are for sunglasses? I don't understand the difference that it would make. Now, this is a question from Representative Doofus. If the American government wanted to take over children's minds the way that we believe the Chinese have, how would we go about doing that? Really?
Does the shower in my house access my home's water supply? Yes. In my experience, showers do use water. You're being evasive, son. I'm gonna ask you again. Does my shower access other water devices in my home? Congressman, I just answered. Showers do use water in your home. We do not do anything out of industry norms. Your showers are communist and you're a criminal.
POV America yesterday. Hello, Mr. TikTok. Today we're gonna discuss an important topic. I'm ready. So important, we even threatened to ban your TikTok. Okay, I'm ready to answer all security-related questions. What the hell is Wi-Fi? Does anyone, excuse me? I would also like to know about Wi-Fi. Is that some kind of witchcraft? Like, does that have to do anything with... How does Wi-Fi get in our minds? How does it go? Yeah, my daughter also uses Wi-Fi. Your app is straight up propaganda of Wi-Fi. I don't even know what Wi-Fi is. Will you calm down? I'm not a Satanist. I'm not here to talk... Mr. CEO, do you know that in America, we really value the freedom of speech? Oh yes, we know that. We actually try to implement... Shut the hell up! I didn't let you speak yet. Yes or no question. Do you like America? I think people from all countries are good. An easy yes or no question. Do you think America is the best country in the world? I think every country is good in its way. It's a yes or no question. Do you think America should achieve the world dominancy and rule the world forever? I think America is good in its own way. I'll take that as a no. Get him. Wait, what? What?
Mr. Chu, why does China need to know where my eyeballs are if it's not to steal my soul and eat it for breakfast, My mother don't even know where my eyeballs are. That is my private information, and no, you know what else, Mr. Chu? You're a communist, and I'm just gonna send you straight to prison. Yep, that's what I'm... You know what? You and all the 150 million Americans straight to jail. That is not a bad idea. Write this down. Reclaiming my time. Send 150 million Americans to prison for supporting communism. Yes. Yes or no, Mr. Reclaiming my time. Thank you.
If TikTok CEO talk in Singlish, let's go!
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
你不应该问我这个问题，你应该问 Uncle Raymond， 他每天用 TikTok。你懂那个 BJ 讲给吗
TikTok app on my phone, and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network. Does TikTok access that network?
Fucker， 我跟你讲，林北不是读 IT 的，你不要问我这些问题。Musibut。
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
我跟你讲，你再问我对一次林北上台 Will Smith 你的脸，跟你讲，你还记得 Will Smith 对 Chris Rock 做什么吗？
I'd appreciate it if you could answer that. I'd like to change directions real quick. You receive personal employment, salary, compensation, benefits from ByteDance.
有啦。
What is your salary from ByteDance?
林北的老婆都不知道我赚多少，那你不要问这样多。
You personally have any company shares or stock in ByteDance or Douyin?
我希望你一直问我这些 personal 的问题，你不会问我一天帮几次赛。
Well, isn't it true that your app looks at my eyes and tracks them to see if they're dilated or not?
No. Yeah, your app. It looks at my eyes. It sees if they're dilated. No, we don't track anything about your body. The only thing that would be about your eyes is if you want to put the sunglasses filter on, just so that it knows where your eyes are. And why would it need to know where my eyes are just to use a filter? I feel like this is a trick question. Tell me, why does TikTok need to connect to my Wi-Fi? Maybe so you can fucking use it? Yeah, but why would you want to connect to my Wi-Fi just so I can use the app? Do you know what Wi-Fi is? Do I look stupid? I mean, yeah, kind of.
Mr. China came to Washington today, and it was quite a spectacle.
There's no way, bro. That's on live television. That is so embarrassing. Also, he's Singaporean. What the fuck?
So you have 2 kids?
I do.
Do they use TikTok?
No, they're too young for that.
So what ages are they?
8 and 6.
Okay.
TikTok is, here in the US, if you're below 13, you get a very restricted version of TikTok. And in many other countries around the world, we don't allow users who are below 13. Even if you are a teenager, we have invested in a lot of tools for the parents of the teenagers to be able to have more control of the experience that the teenage children are having. We've also invested a significant amount in understanding the issues that could arise from sort of teenage use and making sure we're investing enough to address those concerns as well. Now, if you're a parent here and your teenage child is on TikTok, go to settings, there's family pairing, click on it, it's going to give you a lot of tools to manage your teenager's experience.
What do you think a reasonable amount of time is that people should spend on TikTok?
I think people should have freedom to spend as much time as they want on anything, to be honest. But as far as I know, we were the first platform to start pushing out messages if you spend too much time on a platform. So it depends on your age. It depends on the time of the day. I'm not sure how many of you use TikTok here. Okay.
I think you got a lot of them.
There's Wi-Fi, by the way, for those who haven't. You can find it on the app stores, any app store. Where was I? Depending on your age and depending on the time of the day, we will send you messages to tell you to get off the platform. So if you hit one of those messages, that's us telling you.
What's the limit there then?
There is no hard limit per se, but once you cross a certain amount of time, again, depending on the time of day, we'll start telling you, look, maybe it's time to get out.
I know it's a secret sauce.
Now listen, tic-tac-talk. Hey, in America, it's tic-tac-toe.
That's not what I'm...
Why do you spy on kids?
We don't.
Evasive. Very evasive answer.
I answered directly.
Now, you let fake guns be posted on your site.
And you let real ones in the middle schools.
Because we honor the Second Amendment.
But not the first?
You're all Chinese, right?
I'm Singaporean.
Now you're just making things up to confuse me. Now, TikTok is...
TikTok.
I'm aware of how much time I have left, sir.
The gentleman's time has expired. May I respond?
No.
The gentleman from Looneyville is recognized.
You killed JFK!
What?
I yield back.
Oh.
But the Chinese government has that data.
So do you, and Mark Zuckerberg, and the people at Google, and the people who have my energy bill, and the people who do the census, and the people who do the voting, and the people who are at the Social Security Administration. And everybody has my data. I ain't scared about China having it. I'm scared of y'all selling out to companies for money. And the fact that my own government is terrified that I have information. Y'all are losing your people.
If I connect to TikTok with my Wi-Fi, am I connected to Wi-Fi?
What the fuck do you think, you old piece of shit?
Mr. Chu, how do you explain the speculations of TikTok selling its users' data to the Chinese communists? That's actually not true, because if you look right here... Quiet! When someone uses your TikTok, does it access their Wi-Fi? You can't use the internet without Wi-Fi. Quiet! Now, we believe that because you are from China, you and your Chinese buddies want to influence all of America with your Chinese communist propaganda. I'm from Singapore. That's not even part of... Quiet! Listen here, your TikTok or Tickety Talk or whatever the f you want to call this stupid app is gonna get banned, whether you like it or not. And there's nothing you could do about it. You just another Jackie Chan Ching Chong come eat my 2-inch ding dong trifling ass nigga.
I don't think ownership is the issue here. With a lot of respect, American social companies don't have a good track record with data privacy and user security. I mean, look at Facebook and Cambridge Analytica. Just one example.
Oh, snap!
So, Mr. Tic Tac Man, it says here that children as low as 8 can be on your app. No, that's not true. Children aren't allowed on the app. Funny, that's not what Mark told me. And how do you stop the children from using your app? We use age gating like the rest of the industry, and then when we find that they have gotten around that, we ban them. Oh, so you're saying children do lie and find their way on your app. What are you going to do about that? We ban them. Don't you think these children shouldn't be spending an hour a day on your app? I think that's actually a conversation that needs to be had with the parents of the children. Don't interrupt me. I'm reclaiming my time. So, can you use the word China on your app? Can you say China? Yes, you could go right now and look up any of the things about China and find them. Does it access my Wi-Fi? What? Does the app access my Wi-Fi? If it's connected to your Wi-Fi, yes. So what you're saying is that your app lies about China to children on our Wi-Fi. No, I didn't. Don't interrupt me! I'm reclaiming my time! So if you'll look at this video, you'll see that here is a picture of a gun, and it says in your community guidelines that you can't do violence against anyone. You're angry that Americans are posting videos of firearms? Yeah, because what if children see them? These hearings are pathetic, like beyond the pale pathetic. It's not about national security. It's not about the children. It's just trying to scare middle Americans. It's a foregone bipartisan effort to get rid of the app that's become competition for Meta. Full stop. Literally every complaint they have repeatedly has been shown to them to just be a thing about the industry. Not a thing TikTok's doing, just social media in general. And they don't want to do anything about that. They just want to ban the one that isn't paying them directly. 150 million Americans are about to lose their voice, and a lot of them are about to lose their careers because a bunch of geriatric dinosaurs in office got convinced by Meta that this is spy software. You should be furious that a bunch of fools who couldn't tell you the difference between a router and a modem are about to take away your freedom of speech out of fear that was instilled in them by Meta.
Well, and as was pointed out by Chairwoman Rogers, you have regular contact with Chinese Communist Party Secretary, Mr. Zhang Fuping, who is your boss at ByteDance, correct?
No.
No.
No, he's
Interesting.
neither my boss, nor do we have frequent contact.
But you have regular contact with ByteDance.
With the CEO of ByteDance.
Who is, Mr. Zhang Fuping is the
He's not.
editor-in-chief.
He's not the
My
CEO.
colleague, Representative Burgess, a few minutes ago exposed that TikTok and ByteDance share legal teams. You confirmed this, correct?
Our general counsel is
Yes.
an
Yes or
American lawyer,
Yes.
veteran of Microsoft.
Also, my
many years.
colleague, Representative Latta, confirmed that your parent company, ByteDance, currently can access user data. Yes?
We have to be more
Yes.
specific.
Yes.
After
You
Project
say-
Texas, no.
I'm not asking after Project Texas, I'm asking now. Yes.
Some user data is public data, Congresswoman, which
So
means
you
everybody
confirm that.
can search
What's
for it on the
interesting
internet.
to me is that you have used the word transparency over a half.
Does this app connect to Wi-Fi? Why does this app remember my password? This is it. This is how everything ends. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, America wants my data. China wants my data. Russia probably wants my data. But no one wants to data me!
I posted a video last night talking about the potential TikTok ban. And after watching the congressional committee grill the TikTok CEO for about 4 hours today, I'm going to say what I really want to say. Now, like I said last night, I never talk about politics. And the only reason why I'm comfortable talking about this is because I don't think it's a left side of the aisle or right side of the aisle type issue. It's a free speech issue which affects all of us. There very well may be security concerns with this app. But we may never know because they never would let the man answer a question. Common sense tells me that you only ask a question when you're looking to gain knowledge or understanding. It couldn't have been more clear that these congressional committee members only wanted a soundbite and TV time. And let me go ahead and say this. Those congressmen and congresswomen, they don't give a fuck about me and you. You know what they care about? Lining their pockets with lobbying money. If they did really care about the American people, you know what they'd be focusing their efforts on? The fentanyl problem in this country, the opioid epidemic in this country, sexual exploitation of children in this country, child trafficking in this country, school violence in this country. But you know why they ain't making that their problem? Because they ain't getting money from lobbyists to make it their problem. I said what I said, believe every word of it, stand behind every word of it. Y'all have a good night.
Who responsible for all these holes in the street? You? Yes. Okay. That's my point of information. Who are you talking to?
I am talking to you.
Right now, you done got me a new point of information. Who are you lecturing and talking to? Wow. That ain't your job to I want order. Oh. Y'all want to talk business or some other shit? Damn. It's a bunch of bullshit.
People who come on our platform get a good
I'm not talking about the majority of children. I want to know a number.
Can I just say, God bless that TikTok CEO for having the patience that he did. Because he sat in front of Congress for something like 4 hours, and they did nothing but just talk over him and try to make him look bad. I'd have lasted 5 minutes tops before I came over that desk and said, let me talk, damn it. Who's putting you up to this? And does his name rhyme with Clucker Turd? But then again, they didn't ask me to go in front of Congress, so that's probably a smart move on TikTok's part.
So you're telling me that when you turn on your cell phone, your phone turns on? Well, yes, that's what happens when you turn on a phone. Nah! I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. You tell me why motherfuckers are dying because of you. Well, there's only so much.
Do you eat ass?
Now you shut your ass up, boy.
Cause what really came first? The chicken or the egg?
Let me ask you again, sir. What is your name? Now shut the fuck.
What a week, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank God it's Friday, am I right? Man, let me tell you, I need this weekend real bad. I need it real bad, y'all. Not for the reasons you're thinking, okay? Let me show you why. Because apparently CNN ran my face last night and showed this at 9 p.m. to the nation. They ran a whole special about TikTok and then showed my face with Chinese characters around it, basically implying that I'm Chinese propaganda. What the fuck is this? Like legit, I made a video, right? The whole point of the video was asking the Biden administration to please explain why we are suddenly so obsessed with banning TikTok. That was it. That's the video. This one right here, this one that they're talking about, I posted, it got like 2 million views. Somebody downloaded the video and put Mandarin characters on it and then reposted it in China. And then look at this, CNN's like, oh, they're using it to inflame anti-US sentiment. Oh, those Chinese. And I'm like, no. Could you imagine if some red-haired buffoon in China was screaming, explain it to me, Xi Jinping. Explain it to me. No, it doesn't happen there. They're so confused right now as to how we as a nation can scream like this, just shouting left and right. And yeah, this screenshot is from my Instagram. Shut up. And it's from my Tumblr. See? Because I use the same name on everything, including my podcast, Pearlmania 500. I'm on everything but Twitter and Snapchat. I'm too old for Snapchat. But I love this, dude. I love it. I'm sitting in the same spot. Look, there's the mirror. I'm sitting in the same exact spot here in Pennsylvania. Inflaming Chinese propaganda. Fuck, dude.
TikTok getting banned is the biggest scam of 2023. The only reason why this is happening is because TikTok is destroying Facebook and Google. And rather than these two companies competing with TikTok, they are lobbying politicians to ban it. And by scaring people, saying that TikTok tracks everything you do. Here's a newsflash: every social media platform and pretty much every app on your phone does that. All of it is bullshit. The reason why TikTok is getting banned is not because of China and the CCP having access to your data. It's because TikTok is a way better platform than YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and TikTok is destroying them in ad dollars. Every single business is pouring tons and tons of money into TikTok. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You already know mine.
Let me just get on this TikTok. Let me just see what those kids are talking about. Just no China. Oh, these are kind of good.
Mr. Clayton, yes or no answers only. You left the toilet seat up today.
We have an automatic toilet seat.
And how are you protecting the women of this house from falling into the toilet?
This is a marriage-wide problem, not just a problem in ours.
And what about the toilet paper? Can you, with 100% certainty, tell me that there will always be paper on the roll?
Lady of the house, I personally can say that I will.
I find that hard to believe. And how do you expect...
Good afternoon, Satan. Is it? I'm the CEO of TikTok. America, that's pronounced Satan. Okay. Do you hate children? No. So you admit you're attracted to and love children? Also, no. Why'd you need to know what candy they like? Is it so you can get them into your van easier? I don't have a van. So where exactly are you trying to lure them then? Nowhere. Says here you're obsessed with Al Gore's rhythm. I don't know what you're talking about. He manipulates Al Gore's rhythm. Is that because he invented the internet? You mean... the algorithm? I don't speak Chinese, Mandarin, but that was English. Do you give user information to the Chinese government? There's literally no evidence of that. Then how do you explain my cousin Carl's Facebook post? Because like Meta, we're a private company with private data. Except Meta is American, but run by Russian bots. You know just how much we hate you? Sure you're gonna tell me? So much that Republicans and Democrats agree on something. We have 150 million American users. A lot of them believe banning TikTok is against their First Amendment right. This is America, son. We'll tell you what free speech is.
Listen, this ban will prevent China from accessing your personal data.
Yeah, but you also have access to it. And you sell it to ad companies to make money.
Well, yeah, but we're American. This is America, you know? We're the American government. It's not the same at all. It sounds exactly the same. If anything worse, because you're taking the term "it be your own people" very literally. Well, you're American, so it makes sense that you trust America, you trust the American government, right? I've never trusted you. It just sounds like you want complete power over data. This ban makes sense. This ban, China bad, America good.
How are these people in Congress? How did we do that? How did we allow these people to run anything? They are so incredibly stupid. Like, so dumb. A guy literally asked if TikTok connects to the Wi-Fi. How did we get here? You'd think they'd accidentally land on a point. And I give credit to the CEO. Honestly, he weathered the storm. He was the only one who knew what the fuck they were talking about. These old, out of touch motherfuckers. They were bond paid for by Mark Zuckerberg. And it's just so obvious that they've never once used the app. I'm embarrassed for our country. I really am. We must be the fucking laughing stock of the world right now. I don't know who the blonde bitch was, but I do know that she took up her entire 5 minutes by showing a clip that snuck through because you're not gonna catch every fucking video that shouldn't be on here. She used it to show a gun violence threat towards them. The fact that they have not addressed gun reform, but they play a clip of a threat towards them, because it matters when it's them, not when it's children in schools. No. This is a better use of our time and our tax dollars. Let's make sure that 150 million Americans don't get to have the freedom of expression, don't get to commune with their people, don't get to have businesses on this fucking app. Let's squash that. Guns aren't the problem. It's videos of guns, threats towards us that are the problem. Get the fuck out of here with that lady. And the selfishness, the fact that she said, you can't promise to protect anybody in this room. Again, you guys, you matter. We don't. You matter. We don't even know your fucking names. Half of you are wearing wigs. We are the caricature. We are the dumb Americans. And I know that there will be bad people no matter what generation, you know. But truly, and this is so sad to say, the only silver lining that I see out of all of this is that these people will be not a problem in 10, 15 years. We need to get them the fuck out.
I was watching this for hours and I can't understand. So this man, the CEO of TikTok, went before the US Congress to try to stop the ban on TikTok. And when I tell you the foolishness that I watched today is, they barely let the man speak. They barely let this man speak. And when they did, they said, answer yes or no to questions that deserve lengthy answers that they didn't want to hear. And the children. When has this nation ever cared about the children? Which kids? The ones in the black and brown communities in these underfunded schools? Those kids? You mean the kids that have to be taught how to barricade a school door in fear of being shot up from someone from the outside because we don't have proper gun control? Or the kids whose parents can't afford proper health care? Or the kids in the system? Those kids? TikTok does not raise children. Parents raise children. Guardians raise children. So if you're so bloody concerned about the kids, take the kids off of TikTok. Matter of fact, make TikTok 18 plus. Boom, solve that problem. Oh, and they brought up misinformation as if Facebook ain't famous for that. And all the inappropriate stuff as if Twitter is any better. And the national security in China, they was ready for that one. These people were hungry, starving for a chance to be xenophobic, for a chance to be racist, to be ignorant. They was hungry, fiending for it. I don't know how this man did it, but I take my hat off to him. I really, really do. Now, as a content creator, I thank TikTok because TikTok gave me the chance to build a following, build a community, build confidence in myself I didn't know I had. So for that, I thank Mr. CEO and I thank TikTok and okay, bye.
Konnichiwa. Hello. How many people that vote in China are communists? I don't think they can vote under communist. It's a yes or no. Do you let your Chinese son use TikTok? I'm from Singapore. It's a yes or no. Does your son, while living in China, use TikTok? TikTok isn't used in China. It's a yes or no. No. So you don't let your own child use the app. Okay, so is that because you hate children and you want them all to die? What? Do you even love your child? Of course. So you're saying that you love children then? Well, that's creepy. All your Chinese communist app shows me is gay stuff. So the algorithm generally shows you content that you regularly interact with. Pay me. I'm sorry? Pay me for my data. Don't look at my pupils.
American data stored on American soil by an American company, overseen by American personnel. We call this initiative Project Texas.
Please rename your project
Texas is not the appropriate name. We stand for freedom and transparency.
Yeah, down here in Texas, we stand for three things and three things only. Big boots, big guns, big food. No state, Texas. Four things. When I say big food, by the way, I do not mean some bullshit fucking northerner, fucking northeastern New Jersey, New York-esque bullshit paprika seasoning. No fucking CCP-esque sunflower oil. I'm talking about that good-ass fucking peanut oil, right? That shit you're gonna dip a whole fucking turkey in on Thanksgiving. That fucking thick oil that's just gonna soak into that fucking skin. That's what I'm talking about, right? So you better change your damn project name, Sonny. Change it to fucking maybe Maine or one of those fucking north.
How did TikTok make a better social media? The answer is the interest graph beats the social graph. And if you don't know those terms, you're going to be hearing them if you haven't heard them already.
Unfortunately, they forgot to tell me about it.
So originally, the social media revolution happened because Facebook in particular leveraged the social graph. It connected people with people they knew. They became quote-unquote friends. Well, now TikTok has reinvented social media. It's a phenom not because of dancing teenagers, but because it leverages the interest graph. It connects people according to their interests. And the secret of the algorithm, regardless of whether you're a teenager or like me, a boomer, connects you with content that you're interested in. It pays attention. You get connected to people or content that you're interested in, and it learns what you're interested in. And your TikTok feed is different from my TikTok feed, but we have a much better social media, and that's how TikTok changed the game. They're being imitated not only by Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and so forth, but YouTube is changing its algorithm now to be less related to who you know or the social graph and more related to the interest graph. That's the future. That's how TikTok has redefined social media.
Mr. Chu, when you say that TikTok uses Wi-Fi, does that mean the Wi-Fi uses the TikTok?
Well, you kind of need to use Wi-Fi.
Shut the hell up. Now, Mr. Chu, I want to say, if my fish were to jump into my refrigerator, to jump from its bowl into my refrigerator, what would TikTok do to mitigate this incident?
Well, sir,
Answer the question, Mr. Chu. Now, Mr. Chow, do the 5G rays emitted by TikTok give people ovarian cancer? Because I've heard this.
well, Congressman, TikTok has nothing to do with...
Shut the hell up.
I want to ask you, as I understand it, there's a sister app in China, Douyin. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. Do they have these same things over there? Do they have these kind of challenges in China?
Congressman, I'm really glad you asked this question.
Do they, yes or no?
I'm not sure because...
Yeah, whoa, come on now. You're not sure?
I really am not sure.
Remember, you took the chair lady, she said you got to tell the truth, okay? Do you know whether they have these kind of challenges like this over in China? Because it's my understanding they don't.
I'm not sure because I spend my energies running TikTok.
And you don't look at any of your other competitors or look at anything similar to yours. So you don't know whether they have. They don't have this over in China.
I did.
We have it here, but they don't have it here. And that's why I'm asking you this. Why is it that TikTok consistently fails to identify and moderate these kinds of harmful videos? Why is it? Why is it that you allow this to go on? We've already heard, God bless you, from parents who are here with us, who have lost children. I submit to you, everybody up here cares about the children of this country. Tell me why.
This is a real industry challenge, and we're working
No, it's
very
not
hard.
industry. This is TikTok.
We're
talking about TikTok. We're talking about why is it that you can't control this? And although I believe in giving credit where credit's due, I want to thank you. It's my understanding that the video that threatened the life of the chairwoman has been removed. Thank you for doing that. Sorry we had to bring it to your attention here, but it's been removed. Tell me why this goes on.
This is an industry challenge for all of us here operating in this
Okay,
country.
so much for industry challenge. I want to shift gears real quick. I want to talk about biometric matrix, and I want to talk specifically, can you tell me right now, can you say with 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation should be amplified by the algorithm? Can you tell me that?
We do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users. We do not.
You don't?
No. The only face data that you will get, that we collect, is when you use the filters to have, say, sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are. And
Why do you need to know what the eyes are if you're not seeing if they're dilated?
And that data is stored on your local device and deleted after use if you use it for facial. Again, we do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users.
I find that hard to believe. It's our understanding that they're looking at the eyes. How do you determine what age they are then?
We rely on age gating as our key age assurance.
Age
gating, which is when you ask the user what age they are. We have also developed some tools where we look at their public profile to go through the videos that they post to see whether...
Well, that's creepy. Tell me more about that.
It's public. So if you post a video, you choose that video to go public, that's how you get people to see your video. We look at those to see if it matches up the age that you talked about. Now, this is a real challenge for our industry because privacy versus age assurance is a really big problem.
Look, you keep talking about the industry. We're talking about TikTok here. We're talking about children dying. Do you know how many children have died because of this? Do you have any idea? Can you tell me?
Congressman, again, it's heartbreaking.
Can you tell me how many children in America have died because of challenges like this?
The majority of people who use our platform use it for positive experiences.
That's not what I ask you. I ask you, tell me the number of children, of U.S. children who have died because of these challenges.
Congressman, again, the majority of people who come on our platform get a good experience.
I'm not talking about the majority of children. I want to know a number.
Dangerous challenges are not allowed on our platform. If we find them, we will remove them. We take this very seriously.
Obviously, you found one today and you removed it. We had to bring it to your attention, and I know I'm out of time. Thank you for being here. Welcome again to the most bipartisan committee in Congress.
Gentleman yields back.
Can you tell me right now, can TikTok access the phone's camera?
I mean, it uses the camera so people can create and upload videos, but we don't go past that.
You see, I find that hard to believe.
Well, if you let me explain.
Furthermore, does TikTok drain the phone's battery?
If your phone is not plugged in for a long period of time, then yeah, it's gonna drain the battery.
Hey, listen, you know you gotta tell the truth, right?
I'm telling you how it is.
Lying in court is a criminal offense.
I'm not lying.
Does TikTok use the Wi-Fi?
I mean, if the user turns on the Wi-Fi, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
So if I have TikTok open up on my phone right now, will it be able to use the internet?
TikTok needs to access the internet in order for it to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have heard enough. This app needs to be banned right now.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
Congressman, we do not do anything that is beyond any industry norms. I believe the answer to your question is no. It could be technical. Let me get back to you.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if you can answer that.
Now, what you done with Day and Roach?
Day is my people.
Shut up! Now, who sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Say another mother word and this is over. And I ain't playing. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
I ain't got no weed.
Shut the shut. Did I say? Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else.